30 years before the discovery of the brown dwarfs, there were theoretical predictions by different teams. And these predictions estimated the presence of brown dwarfs and no problems from the physical point of view for the formation of objects with masses below the stellar masses. These are objects with masses smaller than 75 times the mass of Jupiter. Jupiter is the giant planet of the solar system. And 30 years after these predictions, we discovered the first brown dwarf in the Pleiades cluster. The Pleiades cluster is a very well-known star cluster close to the Sun, and we were able to discover this first brown dwarf because it is young, it belongs to the Pleiades, and it is nearby. It is located at a distance of 120 parsecs from the Sun. So because of these two reasons, we were able to see this first brown dwarf. We were able to characterize it, and since then we know the properties of massive brown dwarfs. TD1 is the name of this first brown dwarf, and the mass of TD1 is around 55 times the mass of Jupiter. So we were able to understand the properties of these massive brown dwarfs when they are young, and we extrapolated this knowledge to different areas in the sky to search for more brown dwarfs. So since then, the number of brown dwarfs reached nearly 500 in 20 years. So there is a plethora of brown dwarfs populating the Milky Way, and actually brown dwarfs are very numerous. What we know from very young brown dwarfs is that they are capable of having planetary disks. And planetary disks are the cradles of planets. These are the places where planets are formed. So in principle, brown dwarfs can have planets revolving around them, and these planets can be located at different orbits from the brown dwarf, and a few of the orbits can be located in the habitable zones of the brown dwarfs. These zones are very nearby, are very near to the brown dwarfs, so this has some implications in the properties of the planets in the habitable zones of brown dwarfs. But anyway, the answer to the question, can brown dwarfs host planets in habitable zones, is a direct yes. We don't know an example yet, but in the future, the new technology will allow us to explore the orbits in the habitable zones of brown dwarfs. Yeah, in a very young field of research like the brown dwarf studies, there are plenty of questions that are open. And one of these questions is how brown dwarfs and free-floating planets are formed and how they evolve. So these two questions, formation and evolution, are one big questions in astronomy nowadays.